Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Rachel and I'm a reseller on sites like eBay, Posh, and Mercari. I love selling clothing, shoes, accessories online for a profit, and majority of what I sell is purchased through online liquidation or online thrifting. So today I'm going to do a 90-day update on a box that I ordered a few months ago from Boutique by the Box. It was their ultimate swim box. If you want to see what sold and if I actually made any money on this box, definitely stick around. So I, until this year, had not really been one to sell swimwear, but I got like super into it this year. And I wanted to try this box. It was their ultimate tier. They had like a premium, mid-range, and like economy brand. It wasn't called that, but there were basically like 3 tiers of swimwear boxes offered by Boutique by the Box, and this was the highest one. So I did order this back in May, which for swimwear is like the prime, like get your swimwear listed. So definitely the timing was an advantage on this one. I paid $300. This was supposed to be a 20-piece box. Mine ended up having 22 pieces in it. So my cost of goods was $13.63. Now, if you like content like this, certainly consider subscribing to my channel. Whenever I purchase a new box from online liquidation, I come on here, I unbox it, I show you what came in it, and then I come back 90 days later and I'll give you an update of whether or not I've made a profit, how much money I made, and if I would buy another one based on the results. Hit that like button, please, 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 if you find this helpful. That lets me know you like this kind of content, and so I can make more of it. So what I'll do is I'll run through everything that has sold out of this box. I'll go lowest profit to highest profit. I will show you what I have left, what's still remaining in my inventory, and at the very end, I will talk about whether or not I made money. Typically, and I guess I haven't explained this in a while, so let me just kind of go through what my criteria is to call it a good box. With something like liquidation, so this is all new tag merchandise that I paid up for a little bit, $13.63 per piece is a little bit high cost of goods, but I'm hoping to sell it for a little bit higher. I'm hoping it's worth a little bit more, and therefore I want to double my money. And when I say double my money, if I spent $300 on the box, I want to make that $300 back. Plus, I want to make $300 in pure profit. So that would be like $300 in my pocket after all of the platform fees and all of that. So really, for liquidation, that's sort of like my baseline. Sometimes I will factor in things like how easy it was to list the stuff. Was it a pain to photograph? Was it a pain to find the descriptions? Or did I get a lot of duplicates and it made it really easy for me to list it quickly? Like that kind of, I've been kind of factoring that in, but money-wise, when I say double my money, it's making my investment back ×2 in pure profit is what I mean. So here's what sold out of this box. This was a 22-piece box. The first piece was a swim bottom by the brand Baobab. I still have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly. The brand is Baobab, I think. And this was only listed about 3 weeks. It was a $20 Poshmark sale. This particular piece did not retail for very high, so I did not really expect to get more than that. A lot of times with liquidation, you're going to get some higher selling or higher end pieces and then some lower end pieces too. So that's kind of just what happened there. I'm not mad about it. I really don't think I would have gotten more than that for those. Then I had this monokini. It was like a 1-piece, 2-piece combined. It was like a gingham blue and yellow swimsuit. The brand was Aqua, which I think is a Bloomingdale's house brand. Same with this. It was a $22 sale after 2 months. The brand doesn't retail super high, so I'm not really surprised that it didn't go for higher, but it did help me recover some of the cost of the box. This was a swim bottom, new brand to me. I learned about all kinds of new swimmer brands this year, I swear. This is the brand Revel Ray. This was bottom only, and it was like an orange croc print. This was a $28 Poshmark sale. This one sold in about 2 months as well. Then there was this white halter bikini top by the brand Trina Turk. I don't have a ton of luck selling Trina Turk, I'll be honest with you. And I actually looked up this swimsuit, and I'll try to find a stock photo of it. It's over 90 days and it was an eBay sale, so I don't have the screenshot of the sale. But the actual piece itself did not get good reviews online of like the piece. So I didn't have super high hopes for this, but it actually sold within 2 weeks. It was a $29.99 eBay sale, plus the buyer paid the shipping. So, you know, I'll take it. Then this piece was by the brand Cleone Swim. It was a one-piece swimsuit. And I remember when I opened this box, I looked at this thing and I said, oh my gosh, I really hope I can find a stock photo of this swimsuit. And of course I did not, but it was one of those really super scrunchy ones. It's literally labeled as one size because it's so scrunchy that you could like just pull it and it would just form fit to your body really no matter what size you are. But I did notice that the comps on this brand, although I couldn't find this one suit, the comps on this brand were really high. So I kind of got excited about this one. It did end up selling for $40 though on Poshmark. Considering I had no stock photo and the buyer had no way of telling what it would look like on them, I'm not mad about it because that was a tough one, but it sold anyway, so hey, that's fine. This was the same thing. The brand, this was the one really that had a really, really high retail value. The brand is Bondi, and it was another scrunchy one-size-fits-all bathing suit. This one, I am a little disappointed in this one. Based on comps on this brand, I wish this one would have sold a little bit higher. I had it listed, I think, over $100, and I kept lowering the price. And then finally on Labor Day weekend, somebody offered me $40. And I'm like, okay, I can either take this $40 or I can probably potentially have this until next summer. So I went ahead and just took the $40 offer. I'm bummed I didn't get more for that one based on comps, but sometimes that's just how it goes. I'm not mad about it. I actually had two of these. These are like a laser cut white bikini top. The brand was GGC. This was the first of two. This one sold after about 6 weeks on Poshmark. It was a $45 sale. And that was an outright sale. In fact, most of these are outright sales, or maybe somebody sent me an offer. I did not sell, except for those two scrunchy bathing suits. Nothing sold via offer. So, or at least via me sending the offer. So, that's pretty exciting. It means it's a good indication to me that the stuff was more in demand, because people were either buying it outright or they were sending me offers. So that's great. This was a $45 Poshmark sale, which I'm pretty confident that somebody sent me a $45 offer on that one, and I did accept. Next up are these Faithful the brand bikini bottoms. They're like a high-waisted boy short bottom in gingham marigold is the print / color. These were a $46 Poshmark sale. These sold in about 6 weeks as well. It looks like most of everything sold in this box, like between the beginning of June and the middle of July. So that's like prime swim season. And I'm really not surprised, but that's once we got past like the end of July, except for that Labor Day sale, I think things pretty much halted on this box. Here's the other GGC swim top. I had two of these. It was an exact duplicate. This one was a $50 Poshmark sale. This one actually sold fast. This sold within a week, and somebody sent me a $50 offer, which I did accept. If I remember correctly, I got a lot of lowball offers on that swim top, especially the second one. You know, after the first one sold, the second one sat a little longer, and I got a lot of lowball offers, but I think that the 50 and 45 I got were fair on those. Then I have the Mini Maria dress from Baobab, which was not really swim. I guess maybe they thought when they packed it that it either that's a swim brand or it might have been mistaken for a swim cover-up, but it was actually like a mini dress, and I guess it was worn by a celebrity. I don't know. There was some pictures of somebody, some influencer was wearing it, which I think is the stock photo that I used. This was another one. I didn't get as much as I thought I was based on comps, but I'm still happy with the return. It was a $50 eBay sale. This one sold in the beginning of July as well. This one really reminded me of like South Beach, Miami, like club scene. I mean, it was really skimpy and just like drapey, and I'm glad I found a stock photo because that would have been very, very difficult to show how it was supposed to sit on the body, like even on just on my dress form. So that was a very fun piece. Then I had this black swim dress from Carmen Mark Valvo, which is probably the most modest piece that came in this box. This one sold within only 4 days. This was a $54 Mercari sale. So I love when I list a box and the stuff starts selling within a few days. I'm like, yes, I know it's going to be good. If it gets a week, 2 weeks, and nothing sold out of the box, I'm like, oh man, did I buy a dud? But this one I knew right away was going to be pretty good. So then next up, this was the Kelly belted one-piece swimsuit from Jonathan Simkai. Anything I've ever gotten in this brand has sold pretty well for me. So this is not really a surprise. I definitely listed this one higher, but I started lowering it as the season went on, and it actually sold mid-August for $63. I'm pretty sure I started that at like $100 and I just kind of let it come down, but that's still pretty good return, especially mid-August as we get closer to the end of swim season. Next up is Frankie's Bikinis. This brand, 100% sell-through rate for me on Frankie's Bikinis. I get it. It sells. Like, it never sits. This sold within not even 2 weeks it took for me to sell this. This was a $68 Mercari sale. So if you see Frankie's Bikinis, like, definitely pick it up, or especially if the cost of goods is low enough, because it seems to be a really hot brand that resales very high. Then this one, oh, and I'm so mad about this one. So when I did the unboxing and when I listed this stuff, there were 2 Jonathan Simkai pieces that I thought were the same exact swim top. So I only listed one. And then actually it was the same exact swim bottoms, and I only listed one thinking I had 2 of them. And it wasn't until I sold one, I sold the bottoms, that I realized, I went to go list the other bottoms, and I realized it was a top. And I realized it was the same size as the bottoms, and I had a full bikini and a full same size, both pieces. And then I sold the bottoms, and now I still have the top. You'll see the top in a minute because the top still hasn't sold. I'm so bummed. But anyway, just the bottoms sold for $72 on Poshmark, and they were only listed like 3 weeks. So I'm super bummed about the top, but I got $72 for just the bottoms. So whatever, that's fine. And then the best sale, not surprising, out of this box was the Frankie's Bikinis ribbed bikini. This one wasn't in a bag, so I noticed it, that they were the same pattern, or like the same fabric, the same size. So I listed this as a full set, and this was a $85 Poshmark sale, only listed about 2 weeks. So yay for Frankie's Bikinis. We love this brand around here, and I definitely will be looking out for more Frankie's Bikinis. Now, what is left out of the box, out of the 22 pieces, sold was 15, left is 7. So the 7 pieces that are left, that, let's be honest, will probably be with me through the winter. I have this dress from the brand Solid and Striped. So I guess maybe it's a swim cover-up or a mini dress. Super cute. It's like tiered, ruffled. It reminds me of like one of those popsicles you get off the ice cream truck. I like it. I think it's really cute. I'm surprised it didn't sell. Then I have this belted one-piece dress from Lem Lem. I thought Lem Lem was a really great brand, and I think it's not all it's cracked up to be. I ordered some Lem Lem from Helpsy. That's not doing so great. This Lem Lem bathing suit, when I looked up comps, was selling for over $100. I think in my closet right now it's at like $60, and it's had a decent amount of interest, but nobody has pulled the trigger and purchased it, so that one is still sitting here. I've got this Faithful the Brand swim top, marigold stripe. This one being a strapless bikini top. It's a size 10. That one's still here. It hasn't had a lot of interest, so that is what it is. Here's a little one shoulder midi dress. I guess this could also be a swim cover up. The brand is Becca. Also, I think maybe Bloomingdale's, a department store house brand. That is still here as well. This is solid and striped, the Morgan top. I thought this was a good brand too, but I guess this one is just going to sit around as well. Oh well. And then here's the Jonathan Simkai plaid top that matches those bottoms that I accidentally sold. Those are still here. And then the last piece is this pink monokini by L'Agent by Agent Provocateur. Your guess is as good as mine on the pronunciation of that one. Very interesting piece. That one's going to be a right buyer situation. I feel like, I mean, just look at it. It's like, I don't know, it's cut out in very, very interesting ways. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully some of those pieces sell over the winter. So, okay, here is my rundown. I spent $300 on this box. In order for me to call it a good box, I want to make $300 back plus at least $300 in profit. As of right now, I have made my $300 back plus $302 in profit. So I'm right there. I'm exactly right there at that double mark. That's after the fees and stuff. I still have 7 pieces left. I don't know how quickly these pieces are going to sell off, but the fact that what I did sell sold pretty fast and I did hit that double mark with pieces left over, I would say this was a good box. I do think that seasonality played a big role. If I were to buy this box right now, I would not have the same results. Let's be honest. It wouldn't happen that way. But this is everything I want out of a mystery box. If this box is offered by Boutique by the Box, this or a similar box with a similar cost of goods and a similar selection of items in it, I absolutely will buy another one come springtime if they offer it again. So yes, this was a good box. Yes, I would order it again. If you're looking to order from Boutique by the Box, there is a link down below. You do get a small percentage off your order, and I do get a small percentage that I can use shopping on their site. So definitely check it out. It's one of my go-tos for my business, and maybe you can find something great on there to sell on your business. So anyway, I am interested to know if you're surprised by the results of this box, or if you ordered this box yourself, how did you do and did you have similar results? Definitely let me know in the comments down below. Certainly make sure you subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of 90-day updates coming up this month. I'm really trying to catch them all up. I've had a lot of unboxings lately and I haven't been doing as many of the 90 days and they are a little behind. So I will be getting those out to you guys all throughout the month of October. Hit that like button if you have not already. It really helps out my channel. It lets me know you like this kind of content. And that's it for today, friends. I certainly appreciate you watching and I will catch you in the next one.